So testing the audio for this video. It's probably not going to be good. What I want to do is just start putting out videos on a regular basis, getting into the habit, because that's a good thing. But I do have the mic connector ordered on Amazon so that I can get some better audio quality on the next video. But yeah, I think I want to start talking about a couple of things that I've been taking notes about. More so, shit, I don't even know where to start. I guess why I started a YouTube channel. So yeah, basically I want to start this YouTube channel because I noticed that I searched the internet for tutorials on particularly complex topics, and there's never a good layman's explanation for it. It's always some really dry, hard to grasp. Someone basically, almost like a textbook explaining like an example of the topic. Like for instance, generics. It's a couple of things I do like on. I did notice was pretty cool on Pluralsight, but that's a paid site, and I think that just kind of bringing a little bit of lightheartedness and layman's to some of these topics will help other people, just grasp what it is. I think that some of the challenges of getting into development is understanding what it is. There's so many barriers of understanding that you have to literally break through on a daily basis in order to maintain a good output. I call it output. Basically, just so many things. Like a lot of times when you grasp a similar, like a small topic, it's like an epiphany when you're beginning. It's like, oh wow, this is what makes a web page. These characters on a page, right? And then when you style a div, you're like, wow, float left, wow, all of those little things take multiple levels of understanding, where a lot of people are intimidated by that. So I think I want to bring some light to it and bring some comfortability to it. People are like super. I myself, I can't even find the right tutorial, and I think this will also help me to just break it down. Like I've struggled with math in school, and a lot of the struggle, I think, is accredited to just not knowing what it relates to, how to apply it to something, what the purpose is, and I want to just clear the road of a lot of that. I feel like that is a good way to make a good contribution to the developer community by just like simplifying this stuff, just kind of making simplicity. Like you'll find that some of the complex topics that are considered advanced in programming are simply just ways to better organize the code for developers who have done a lot of for loops before, right? Like they're like, oh, man, this would be better if, right? Like instead of doing like a for loop and then multiple if statements, maybe that's just a using, or maybe it's a switch case. And things like that. Like literally when you get to generics is literally like a simpler way of handling types. But people are afraid of generics. I mean, getting into generics, I was like, personally, you have so many questions. You're like, okay, I'm in an object-oriented language right now because I want to orient objects. I don't know, you just want to work with objects, work with types of objects. Why generalize it? But it's a good way, and you gotta, it's a good thing when you understand it. It's a good thing when you understand it. So that's why I kind of want to create a YouTube channel. I think that I don't know if this topic is really going to be like a real or channel is going to be like a super monetary thing, or if I'm going to be able to like start living off this, anything like that. But I do want to kind of just put my mark in in the dev world, and you know, basically bring some layman's understanding to it. Also kind of want to just see myself on camera. Yeah, I think that seeing myself on camera helps me to talk to other people. It sounds super conceited and really out of place, but like, oh man, what are you doing? But I think that looking at myself helps me to be able to talk to other people because I have other like social challenges that I think you know, creating videos will help me to break through and also be able to you know, express myself verbally amongst people and be able to make myself heard. I think that that's pretty important as I get older and mature. I think the last reason why I want to make this YouTube channel is because I basically I have a kid, I have kids, I have a family, and I think that doing this would be able to kind of create a video legacy for me to give to them, and they can see me and know what I do, and you know, understand me more. My dad died when I was like 8, and I didn't really get a lot of time with him. I actually lived with my mother and only see my dad like sometimes, not even like on weekends or regularly. Anyway, I'm getting way too personal with this, but yeah, something like that. Like, you know, I have no kind of record of my dad. I know my kids will have record of me when they see this video and see many videos about me talking about what I do, which is coding. And this is starting to turn into an actual video, which is a cool thing, but I would like to put some code on the screen and act like I'm super smart, which a lot of guys do on YouTube, which is, I ain't gonna lie, it's still kind of cool, makes me look cool. So yeah, I think like if you want to go down this journey with me, man, guys and gals, that's one thing I got a problem with saying like guys all the time and generalizing women and men with guys. Subscribe, like the video, tell me to get a mic because I need that, and let me know what you think I should talk about because I do have a list of things I want to talk about, and yeah, legacy building is on that list, and hope that I can build, you know, meet some friends and, you know, build a pretty solid community of people who are like myself. Yeah, take care.
I don't even know.